Hey everyone, welcome to the tribe. My name is Melanie. I'm an orientation aide. I'm also a sophomore and I use she, her pronouns, and I'm so excited to welcome everyone to William & Mary this fall. I wanted to make this quick video to share what orientation is all about and also inform you guys a little bit more about the freshman aide program, which I just completed. So you might be wondering, what is orientation? New student orientation is required for all new students, all first years here at William & Mary, and it's a really fun time. You get to meet your hallmates, get introduced to campus life, learn more about the honor code, and build your schedule, and it's probably my favorite part of the year. Don't worry, you're not alone. That's where the OAs come in, and we're here to help. We're here to guide you, answer your questions, take you on tours of campus, walk you to your classes, and of course help you build your schedule, and just to do anything else to make you feel comfortable and settled here on campus. So you may know about our freshman aide program. I was one of the first groups to go through it, and I have a few thoughts. So when you go to register on PATH, you'll only be offered the exclusive tagged freshman aide courses. This will provide you an opportunity to connect and build community with other freshmen, and also explore some really cool curriculum. So in essence, the freshman aide is a program in which you take one class per month and really get to deep dive into that topic. So in total, you'll take 8 blocks during the school year. When William & Mary introduced this new plan, I was a little bit skeptical as it was really different than my high school experience. I was juggling multiple classes, part-time jobs, sports, and many deadlines as well. So truly immersing myself in just one topic at a time felt strange. But one of William & Mary's values is depth over breadth, and I think the freshman aide truly exemplifies this. So a little bit about me, I came in undecided. I had a few topics that I was interested in, like film and government, but nothing set in stone yet. But because of the freshman aide, I was able to try a bunch of different courses in a short period of time, truly immerse myself and see if it'd be a viable career option. I got to try out courses like creative writing, environmental ethics, and political communication. I had the freedom to fully immerse myself into the curriculum, and by the end of my first year, I didn't just have credits, but I had a whole portfolio of projects and all the things I had accomplished in those 8 blocks. After the freshman aide, I am now wanting to declare a major in psychology as I realize how interested I am in cognitive processes and development. So your classes will meet in 2 blocks. One is in the morning from 9 to 12 p.m. and the other is in the afternoon from 1 to 4. So that means you only have one major commitment a day, so you can use all that extra time to join clubs, try sports, socialize with friends, and explore campus. It felt so balanced last year, and I got to learn so much more about William & Mary and campus. And the last thing I'll say is that you belong here. I'm so excited for you, and the orientation aides are here for you every step of the way. Go Tribe!
everyone, it's Astrid. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a very fun and special video about why I chose the College of William & Mary. I get a lot of questions asking why I came here since I am an international student from Mexico City. So how did I make my way all over to Virginia? And at the beginning I asked myself this a lot, why was I going to Virginia? But I've been here for 2 months now and I could easily say it was one of the best decisions I've ever made, and I'm gonna get into why. Okay, so the first and foremost reason, I'm going to explain a little bit the university system in Mexico. And so basically there are a couple of big federal universities like the UNAM and el TEC de Mexico, and basically you have to go straight into a major and it's kind of already decided. I had no idea what I wanted to do, and so I started looking at colleges in the United States that offered more of a liberal arts education. First, I was looking at really big schools, and then I got very overwhelmed and started looking for smaller, more niche schools. As someone who has kind of moved around a lot throughout my life and also did not grow up in the United States, I wanted to go to a place that had a strong community. And that is when I found a little school called the College of William & Mary. And what was different about William & Mary is that there is this thing called the Freshman 8, which is basically a block schedule for your freshman year. And so you take 8 classes and you take 1 class every month, and that's the only class you take, and they're all pass-fail. I am undecided and I didn't know what I want to do, and I still don't know what I want to do, but I've been here for 2 months and I've taken 2 classes already, and they have been such incredible experiences. My first class was actually taught by an author, and this class right now that I'm in, which is called Global Communication, is taught by a diplomat. How cool, I know. So I'm gonna be real with you guys. I have ADHD and I've had it my whole life, and so it's very hard for me to focus on a lot of things. And so when I saw that I could take 1 class per semester and just focus on that, I was instantly drawn to this school. And so when I first got to campus, we have this thing called New Student Orientation, and I was very excited for the 8 classes, but I was also like, how do you choose 8 classes? Like, what is this system? But we are in little orientation groups, and our OAs, as they call them, sat with us and helped us plan out each of our blocks for the entire year. And so we only chose classes for this semester, but I already know what I want to take next semester. So I feel very calm about that. The first class I took was Writing the Self in the Age of AI, and I love this class because I remember I was like 10 when the first, what was it called, ChatGPT came out, I remember. And at first my parents didn't let me use it, but I kind of used it anyways, and don't tell them that. But I loved ChatGPT, so being able to take a class of storytelling, which I also love because I love writing, with AI has been so cool. And our final project was a story written with us and AI. So now let's get into the best part of all of this, what I'm doing when I'm not in class. So we have class every morning for 3 hours. There's 2 blocks, but I have the morning block. And then on Fridays, there's no classes. So this was really good for me because I've been able to join so many clubs. I'm in LASU right now, I'm in our student-run magazine, and I'm also in a sorority, which has been very fun to be a part of. And I am a morning person. So I wake up, get that started, and then by the time lunch comes along, the rest of the day is mine. And so you know how I said we're in Colonial Williamsburg? I've become very familiar with Colonial Williamsburg because we're right there. So I've been walking around, and so that is why I chose William & Mary. I'm very excited. I'll update you guys throughout my 4 years here. And at the end of the semester, after my first Freshman 8 symposium, where I present any sort of project I want to throughout my core block classes. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great day, everyone. Mwah!
Hey guys, it's Stella here again. Come along in my day in my life at the College of William and Mary. I'm currently getting ready to walk over to the rec before class. So I'm getting ready. I'm here with my roommate.
Hi everyone, I'm Astrid.
And yeah, follow along. Okay guys, so I just finished at the rec. Workout routine coming soon. Don't worry, it's not in this video yet. But yeah, I'm gonna head off to do some work now and catch you there. Okay guys, so lunch has been acquired. Per usual, it's not as good as the sushi in California, which is where I'm from, Palo Alto, California, but it'll have to suffice for today. I'm gonna hop on a call now. I have a meeting with my professor from my block last semester, my nutrition and wellness class for the NQR domain. I loved her class and got in touch with her William & Mary alum, and she has a business actually in California, like her wellness brand, that I'm gonna do an externship for this summer, so it'll be nice. I'll be able to be home in California, do that for part of the summer, and then probably work part-time too. Haven't fully decided that yet, but we still have a month or so before summer starts. Definitely excited to go back home for California for the summer. I love Williamsburg, but I'm in desperate need of a beach soon. Okay, so meeting is done. It's perfect that I'm already in Colonial Williamsburg because the class that I'm taking this block, and I'm in the afternoon block, so it's nice to have the mornings to myself, kind of. But the class I'm taking is Unlearning U.S. History. It's the local-based class, and so we go around to look at the reenactments, the museums, and all of that in Colonial Williamsburg and see how history is depicted, how it has been depicted in the past, and where we think it's going to go in the future. Super cool. I really love the class. And yeah, see you guys later. So as I walk to meet with my class, I'm gonna answer a few of my common questions I get. So one of my most common questions is how the block works for me since I transferred to William & Mary and did the Pathways program. So studied abroad in Greece, freshman fall, that was amazing. And then came here this semester in the spring. So it was honestly way easier, I think, than it seems. We have academic advisors we work with, and so the classes I took abroad, I worked with her to see how they could align into the freshman 8 different domains, and so those were covered when I came, and so then I just had 4 remaining blocks to do as any other freshman would in the spring, and yeah, I've been loving it. It's also really nice because when you transfer over, your GPA doesn't, and that's really normal at all schools. But since we don't have our GPAs freshman year, since we're trying new things and just really getting into the learning curriculum, I didn't feel I'm behind in any single way because we all don't have GPAs. Hi guys, just finished class. I'm heading off to cycling instructing now. That's one of my favorite things about our block schedule is that you just have more freedom to figure out what it is you want to do. Even with the different classes in the past failing them, I was definitely very undecided when I wanted to do major wise coming in, and this gave me the flexibility to try stuff out and not be afraid to fail, honestly. But yeah, I'm involved in a lot of things outside of class as well. I have cycling instructing tonight. Yesterday I had Greek IB. I have Jefferson Law Society I know tomorrow, and then Women in Business is also something I'm a part of, so it's been fun to just try out different things and see what interests me. Yeah. Hey guys, back in the dorm now. I just got my dinner with some friends, and then I'm gonna sit, do some work, and yeah, prepare for tomorrow. Thanks for following along. See you guys.
Guys, Sadie here. Join me for a day in the life as a Division I volleyball player at the College of William & Mary, pursuing a major in business as a freshman. Let's go. Okay, we just woke up. It's 5:35, and we're gonna go start the day. Okay, so I'm walking to my car right now, but in one of my past videos, some of you guys asked why I chose William & Mary. Well, I'm originally from Atlanta, Georgia, and I chose William & Mary because I get to play volleyball at a super high level while also getting a great education that'll set me up for a great life after college. Woo. Okay, I'm headed to practice right now. It's 6:15 and practice starts at 7. We have practice every day at 7, and then after practice we have lift at 9 to 10. sometimes it goes over. So basically, I can't take classes until after 11 o'clock because of our practice block in the morning. So yeah, I'll have class later though. Okay, we just got to Kaplan and this is where we are gonna be practicing. Okay, this is the practice set. Let's go. Man, that was a tough practice, but now we're gonna go lift some weights. Let's go. Here with Audrey. Okay, it's 10 o'clock. I just got back to my dorm and we're gonna get ready and then we have class at 11. Okay, so I'm now walking to my BSAT class. We're gonna learn some coding. Okay, so these are some of the codes that we're currently running in class right now. Cheers! This is my lunch, and I think that later I'm going to go to Sadler and get dinner. But between now and then, I'm going to do some yoga. Hey guys, we're back in the car and we're headed to the Sadler Center. I just did some recovery in my yoga class, which I'm so grateful that I'm able to do because of how much extra time I have. But this recovery allows me to be so much more productive at practice and my body feels so much better. Anyways, let's go get some dinner. Sadler is literally the best place to get food. So let me just show you guys. Okay, this is my dinner and we are doing some homework as well. So since we're doing the freshman 8, this class is only 4 weeks long. So my class for next block is going to be a History of Williamsburg class and I'm so excited. Okay, that's all for today, guys. Bye.